In this video, we'll calculate the federal tax of lines 36 to 42. And here we have the tax brackets for taxable income. That's 15%, 20.5%, 26%, 29%, and 33%, which make up line 39. And followed by the brackets, which is first 48,535 up to 97,069 up to 150,473 until 240,368, and all these make up line 37. And line 41, tax on the amount, which is the line of line 37. So we begin with 0 for the first bracket, 7,280, 17,230, 31,115, and 49,645. All these make up line 41. And we'll calculate using this range. So we enter data validation and this range. Save. So here we have the range of incomes starting from 0 to 300,000. And we enter the formula for line 37, which is if G1 or this is greater than A6, then it is A6. If it is greater than A5, which is 150,473, then it is A5, and so on until 0. So copy this, copy, and paste. Enter. Next, line 38 is line 38, line 36 minus 37, and it cannot be negative. So line 36 minus line 37. So that is this formula. The maximum of G1 minus G2. So the maximum of line 36 and compared with 0. So because it cannot be 0. And line 39, which is the federal tax rate. So if our line 36 is greater than 214,436, it will be 33%, which is B6. So we copy this and paste it. And line 40, which is calculated by multiplying line 38 times line 39, which is G3 minus G4. So copy, paste. And line 41, which is this range. So if this income is higher than 214,368, it will be C6, which is this, C6. So we copy this formula and paste it here. Enter. And finally, we add lines 40 and 41, which is the sum. So copy and paste. So we start with 0. So these are our results. If the income is 40,000, which is between this range, so line 39 is 15%, line 38 is 0, that's our line 37, 0, and subtract will be 40,000, and line 39 will be 15%, and line 40 will be the product of 40,000 times 15%, and line 41 will be 0 because the income is between 0 and 48,535. If income is 48,000, which is this, so then our base amount will be 0, subtracting times 15%. So we use 15% because it is still between this range, and our line 40, the product of the two. So multiply this, and our line 41 will be 0 because it is between 0 to 40,535. And then adding the two, we have 7,280.25. If our income is 50,000 or 80,000, 80,000 is between this range. Therefore, the base will be 48,535, and the line 39 federal tax rate will be 20.5%, and the tax on the amount is 7,280. If it is 97,000, which is this amount, it's still within this range. So the base amount is 48,000. The federal tax rate still 20.5%, and the base amount is 7,280. If it is 100,000, which is already within this range, so the base amount will be 97,069. The tax rate, the federal tax rate will be 26%, and the tax on the amount is 17,230 because it is within this range. If it is equal to 150,473, it's still within this range. So the base amount is still 97,069, and the federal tax rate is 26%, and the tax on the amount is still 17,230. If it is, that is 180,000, now it's between this range. So the base amount will be 150,473, and the tax rate will be 29% because it's still within this range, and the tax on the amount is 31,115. If it is 214,360, 360, 214,368, so this amount is still within this range. So the base amount is 150,473. The tax rate is 29%, and the tax on the amount is 31,115. If it is greater than 240,368, let's say 300,000, then the base amount will be 150,400, 240,368. That's the base amount, and the rate will be 33%, and the tax on the amount will be 49,645. This completes the use of if statement to calculate lines 36 to 42 of the CRA 501